Okay, now I'm sure, again, anyone who's been here previous years will know that our finalists are always pitch ready, they're always very professional, but that doesn't happen by chance. A lot of work goes on in the lead up to this event tonight to make sure that they are as prepared as they can possibly be. And one of our partners in that is somebody called Ucar, who is a coach, and he has been mentoring and coaching for the last 2 years now. So we thought it was only right and appropriate to ask Jose to come and speak to you tonight. So if I can welcome to the stage Jose Ucar.
2007, I was walking on sunshine when I arrived to the UK. But you know what? People may say, Jose, what's that on about? Are you crazy? I mean, the UK and sun, they don't go together, do they? Well, hey, we have got it today, don't we? Pretty sunny and nice, isn't it? I didn't care back then. How long ago was that? 2007? I was way younger. Not to say that I'm a bit old now. And I was excited. I didn't care. I was delighted because I was coming to this country for a new opportunity. I was born in Venezuela, I was living in Spain, and I met this incredible guy that said, Jose, why don't you come over to the UK? I would like to work with you. So I'm excited, new adventure, fantastic. I arrived to the office in the morning, the day after, and I meet Alan, who's a bit taller than me, and he says, mate, welcome to the UK. This is what I would like you to do today. Can you mind the phones, please, for us? And I'm a pretty confident guy, and I'm usually, my confidence is around here. I work on it, and I said to Alan, yes, I'm that kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy that says, yeah, I'm going to do it, Alan, yeah, bring it on. Even though I spoke English, but I didn't know anything about the business. So there I am, give me a catalog. The phone rings, very confident. Give me a ringtone. Could it be like, you can actually decide to use that one later if you like it. And then, yeah, I picked up the phone. Hi, I'm Jose, how can I help you today? People, I realized I either didn't speak English or that person on the other side was speaking alien or something else. Goodness me, so I just went back to the phone and said, hi, I'm Jose, how can I help you? And I didn't get a thing again. I'm getting frustrated. Hi, can I at least take your name? Not even the name I got. The person hung up on me. Before hanging up, she said, you're useless. Wow, that was a bit harsh and tough for me to take. Anyway, the phone rings again, I pick it up and I just go, yeah, hi, I'm Jose, how can I help you? Same situation again, I couldn't understand it, and they slammed the phone again, you're useless. And the same situation again, you're useless, you're useless. By the end of the day, can you imagine my confidence? It's maybe down here. I went home feeling sorry for myself, recognizing how powerful human interactions can be. They either build people up or they tear people down. There are no neutral interactions, people, in this world. And I'm home and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go back to my parents in Spain. That's not home to me. I wasn't going to go back to Venezuela, no way. And you know, usually when these situations happen, you get this crazy inner dialogue killing you, just, filling up your fears, and yeah, you're no good, Jose. You're actually useless. Just go home, do something different. You don't belong here. But that night, I had that tiny little voice that said to me, Jose, stay. And that's what I did. Well, I'm here today. I'm not going to finish my story right there. Of course, it took me a while. But then I decided to stay, and as I went back to the office, people were looking, and they wanted to help me because of the situation. And they started saying to me, Jose, you need to speak like us. Jose, you need to change your accent. Jose, you're too friendly. Jose, they're not going to take you seriously. And I'm taking all of these things and I'm feeling, you know what? Every word I'm receiving is like death by 1,000 cuts, chipping away my sculpture, damaging my personality, my humanity, everything that I stood for, chipping away my confidence. And again, the tiny little voice said to me, Jose, stick to your guns, stick to who you are, be you. Embrace your uniqueness is the message I got Embrace who you are. I'm not saying here that I wasn't willing to improve my English, learn the skills, knowledge, learn the business, which I did. We're all unique. Would you agree that we're all unique? I want to see your hands. I mean, are we all unique? Yeah, we're all unique in our own way. And this might be a cliche. Yeah, I'll say we're all raising our hands. I want you to recognize this more and more. Because we're unique, but we're trying to fit in. And every time I speak about uniqueness, I usually go and follow it with a story. Because back in Venezuela, there was this ice cream parlor. Tiny place. The owner was a guy from Portugal, an immigrant who had an accent, so I could, in a way connect with the guy. And they started offering chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry. But the guy didn't have enough. He wanted to be unique. He wanted to be different. He wanted to stand out. A few years after that, and if you Google, look them up today, they have over 1,000 different flavors. 1,000 different ice cream flavors, people. They won the record Guinness. They hold record Guinness, or they held it for a while. My message to you, yeah, it looks yummy, doesn't it? It looks fresh and nice. I just heard somebody, yeah. But my message is, be less vanilla. Stop trying to fit in all the time. Be you. And I continue to do this, by the way. I decided to listen to my inner voice, the tiny little dialogue, that one that's very quiet. I decided to follow it through. I invested in myself, of course. I started learning the business, and I kept on going and going and going. Until the day I decided it was time to leave. But I didn't want to leave Alan, who actually became my mentor, a great friend, and today is my client. I didn't want to leave him hanging, and I wanted to leave a legacy. I wanted to achieve something great. And before I left, I managed to open, it took me a while, it took me 2 years at least knocking on that door, but I managed to open the door to one of the biggest, one of the top 10 aerospace manufacturers in the world. It may not be a lot for you, but for the guy with the accent that couldn't even pick up the phone, that was a huge achievement. That was beyond my expectations and their expectations when I decided to embrace who I was and not listen to these people telling me to change, to be different, to do this and do that and do this and do that. And by the way, funny fact, the presentation I used that day is the same presentation, style, structure that I shared with the participants today. So guys, wish you great success with that one. I know it's good because it works. But then, what's all this? Jose, fantastic, you've achieved these things, what are you going to leave us with today? Even if it's just the one thing. If you're taking something from the story, that's fantastic. But what else have you got for us? I always like to say that, mindset is the key. 80% of our success is mindset. The rest, the other 20%, if you like, is what we know, how we do it, what we learn, our experiences. But then how do we cultivate this? How do we overcome our challenges? I'm not going to give you a secret or anything, but I'm definitely going to give you the steps I follow. And I love it because you will remember it, won't you? I mean, you don't need to say it out loud or anything, but you will remember the three. FOC. The power of three. The one, flexibility. Second, ownership. And the third one, consistency. If I apply that to my situation, my challenge, when I started picking up the phone, flexibility, how do I turn this into an opportunity? How do I fail forward? How do I actually embrace this situation and make something out of it? That was the flexibility element. We can turn situations around by changing our perspective, gaining a new perspective, number one. Then I could have said, Alan, how could you? My first day and you made me mind the phones and I'm a complete failure. Or I could have said, yeah, it's all of your fault because of your accents. Or I could have blamed people. No, I owned the process. I decided, no, this is my thing, this is my responsibility. And then the third one, yes, I decided to take some action. How many actions am I going to take? How passionate am I about the whole thing? Am I just going to say, yeah, I'm going to do a little bit and then see how it works? No, consistency. People, if you achieve something in life, you will know that you've been consistent. And until I don't see it through, I don't give up. Three things. Be flexible in your approach. Turn it to your advantage. Fail forward if you're failing. If that's a failure, learn from it. As I said, own the process. And finally, be consistent with it. That's what I want to leave you with. So if we can all recap together some of the key messages. Human interactions are key. I'm either building you up, leaving you a bit better off, or worse, but it hasn't been, and I'm sure you will agree, it hasn't been neutral. Embrace our uniqueness. Do you know what you're unique? Do you know what that thing is? Remember, be less vanilla. Start FOCing. If you like the framework, FOC things more often to your advantage. And people remember, and this goes to the presenters out there because you're going to do great, and to each one of you for listening as well. Success, growth, is forged by adversity, people, and not despite of it. Thank you so much for listening. Let's connect. What's going on here? You've gone very, very quiet, so I don't get a round of applause or anything today. Is that the case? Come on. Let's raise the energy a little bit. Not for me, for you, for the participants. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.